Hey, welcome back, everybody. Listen, in a time of great personal sadness after a death of a loved one, you need only to make one call, and that is to Amigone Funeral Home to get the help, support, and the services you will need. President Anthony Amigone is back with us. And this morning, Anthony, I've noticed you have new advertising, and you say only Amigone, and I think that's pretty accurate.
Well, we hear people say that a lot, that only you guys do this, or only you can provide us with that type of help or assistance. And then one of the people we're working with our advertising came up with this great slogan.
Yeah, only Amigone.
So we've decided to use that.
Yeah, because it's really all you need.
That's correct.
Yeah, you really, really have done a great job all these years being that one call for people. Now let's talk a little bit about cremation, which is becoming, I would think, more popular today. Can you help families with that?
Certainly. You know, a large part of the services we provide for people is Cremation Services, and we just assure everyone that your loved one will never leave our care.
And we also want everybody to know that when it comes to pre-planning a funeral, Amigone has a site right on their website, preplanamigone.com, where you can go and get a lot of information, and that may have a lot to do in case you're on Medicaid.
Yes, we do an awful lot of pre-arrangements for people, but especially because of Medicaid. When somebody's at the end of using up their financial resources, Medicaid does allow you to set funds aside for your funeral services, so we encourage people to do that in advance prior to that application being completed.
And I know, Anthony, your Amigone is all about making it a very personal experience. So funeral service is changing, and it probably always will on your end to accommodate what people want.
Absolutely. People love to be able to do it the way they want to do it, plan. It used to be, if you talk to a clergy person, they'd rather do a wedding than a funeral because funerals were so set in the way that they should be. But nowadays, there's a lot of improvisation through planning funerals, and it's about celebrating the person's life. That's very personal, and it's very meaningful for family members and those that attend.
I know my parents pre-planned their funerals, and they're still with us, but they feel such a sense of comfort knowing that it's taken care of, it's what they want, and they took that burden away from us, having to make those decisions at that moment.
Number one reason why people pre-plan is to eliminate the burden for their loved ones.
Now listen, folks, for 90 years, Amigone has provided what people want and need at a sad time: dignity and care for your loved ones, serving all faiths with the finest facilities within the means of all, attention to detail. And by the way, Amigone is available 24/7. You know what? Amigone even presents educational seminars for organizations looking for more information. I think that's pretty great too. Once again, we'd like you to remember to call their main number 24/7 or log on to amigone.com for any of their 14 locations, and also go on their website and look for preplanamigone.com.